Welcome to the Tea Mind. I'm Erica, and this is your weekly pause to put the kettle on, slow down, and reconnect with what really matters. What happens when we stop striving and start noticing? Can you think of the last time that you felt small, but in a really beautiful way? Not overwhelmed, not defeated, but in awe. Like standing under a night sky so vast, twinkling with so many stars that it just silences your thoughts. Well, that's what we're exploring on today's episode. Awe, tea, and how reconnecting with wonder can gently bring you back to yourself. So pop the kettle on, grab your favourite mug, and let's dive in. So, if we're quite honest with ourselves, most of us are running on empty. We wake up, reach for our phones, scroll, rush, tick things off our to do list. And if we really pause long enough, we are chasing something, whether that's a better version of ourselves, a better future, a better plan, just more, more, more. But in all that chasing, we forget to see the life we already have. And awe is what suffers. And when awe disappears, so does our sense of meaning. The research in this area shows that people who regularly experience awe have lower levels of inflammation, they can feel more generous, kinder, more present. But, and this is important, awe isn't something you have to go and find. And it's not just reserved for mountaintops or northern lights. Awe lives in the ordinary, and it just needs you to slow down long enough to notice. But how often do you do that? When your tea's brewing, how often do you reach for your phone rather than your breath? And when the light changes outside, how often do you look up and notice? Or when someone laughs nearby, do you really listen? Recently, I had one of those awe moments. I was at a Scottish junior surfing competition with my family in Sandend. The skies had cleared, finally, music was gently floating on the breeze, and laughter curled around a beautiful bonfire. And then the sky suddenly exploded with the most majestic northern lights, greens, pinks, and they danced in the sky for hours, and I was completely mesmerized. Time stopped, I felt small, and in that smallness, a real vastness opened up, but a good kind, a kind that holds you and makes you feel safe, like everything's going to be okay. And it's really hard to explain it, but it helped to put everything in perspective. And I felt real wonder, which was shared with everyone else around that campfire. And it reminded me that I'm part of something ancient, beautiful, and much bigger than any deadline or to-do list. And you are too. So let's break this down. Awe is defined as the feeling we get in the presence of something vast that transcends our understanding of the world. And nature gives it freely. It might be music, art, kindness, silence can all spark it. But here's where it gets practical. Awe creates what psychologists call the small self effect. It helps to shrink our ego, reduces rumination, and it enhances social connection. So awe really literally can get us out of our own heads. It helps to soften our edges and it helps to give us perspective. And it's available daily through the Tea Mind. So this week I'm inviting you to pause for tea to practice awe. So let's feel small and safe and alive with your 3-minute awe tea routine this week. And today I am enjoying some of Etiquette's new Earl of Winter black tea, which is a gentle black tea with some bergamot, so that Earl Grey flavour, but gently softened by vanilla and lifted by gentle lavender. So as the kettle boils this week, just gently watching the steam rise and focusing on that without distraction, with no scrolling. And let this be your window into wonder. And as you gently pour your tea and get ready to sip, just gently hold your cup or your mug, whatever you're brewing in both hands as you smell the aroma and feel the warmth gently seeping into your palms. And then sip with presence, noticing everything. Just letting your body relax from the top of your head right down to your toes. And if you can step outside or just gaze gently out the window and just watch the light or the wind or a leaf, just gently noticing and let it hit you. You are already part of something vast and kind. So just use that pause this week and let awe do its gentle, quiet work. The world teaches us to be big, but sometimes your soul is asking to be small, to surrender, to be more open, and to be held by wonder, even if it's just for a moment. So awe isn't going to solve all your problems, it's not going to clear your inbox or get all your bills paid, but it will remind you why any of this matters. So today, gently brew your tea with appreciation and step outside your head. Let the steam rise, let your shoulders drop, and just remind yourself that you're exactly where you are meant to be in this moment. I'm curious, when was the last time that you felt small in a really beautiful way? Let me know. I would love to hear from you. That's it for today. I hope something landed. I hope something lifted. And if it did, share it with someone who needs a pause too. If you enjoyed this, you'll love the Tea Mind Substack, where the kettle's always on and we can connect more deeply. Until next time, stay present, sip slowly, and thanks for listening.